Warning, bitches, Beer420 contains uncensored adult comedy that may or certainly will offend those who do not think of the same wavelength as us. Side effects may include cotton mouth, dizziness, queasy tummy, ass kickery, loss of job, loss of life and limb, childborn with the head of a bull, panic attacks, PTSD, gallstones, colon cancer, anal leakage, vaginal discharge in women, obvious mental issues, and has been outlawed in 8 states. We'll let you figure out which ones because that isn't our job. Beer420.
Backhand Studios. Beer420. BYO, BBB, bring the bud, bring the bitches, bring the beer, and proceed to get faded with back and burn some tree, eat at your grandma's show. Beer420.
Beer420 in the motherfucking house, we about to tell you what we talking about. Now I got the drink and you brought the tree. When we kick it, having a good time, can't you see?
We straight indie, mainstream, balls deep, representing for the streets, backhanded creeps about the 417 and the local scene. Now past the green, Beer420.
Nabs in the house, doing his thing. We got indie talent and everything from skits to tits. So grab your chips and dips and let this underground flavor smack you with the lips.
Said you wanna hang with the dope kids. Well, I suppose it's true, we are the dopest. Party at the Portal House, best show, bitch. We smelling like compost, cause we the shit.
Every Sunday, tune on in at 420 with an unusual spin. Come on in and sit on down, check it out, the underground.
And don't forget about the gentleman with the exceptional beard. Smoke,
Yeah.
beer, smoke, beer, smoke,
Weed and
beer, smoke,
beers.
beer, smoke,
Oh,
beer,
shit,
smoke,
back to work.
beer, smoke.
Beer420, it ain't that hard. Got these mainstream cats like, oh my god. Puffing on a blunt, drinking 151. Getting so faded, I don't know who I was. But I will tell you this, I am hearing bad as shit when I'm bumping Beer420 in the motherfucking whip.
And you know I'm riding shoddy with the Spreaker rap. And I holler at nabs like, yo, where the weed at? Who the guest host with the mad fat raps? And I stay equipped, peep the tinfoil hat. And you know you thought you knew when out of the blue, it's Beer420 in a home near you. Risk from Titan.
Big Relic.
Welcome to Beer420.
Oh yeah. You're listening to Beer420 Web Radio. This is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are the episodes we're doing today. 10, 11, 12. Well, we've had a little bit of complication here, and Charlie P is feeling a little under the weather today. So he's not going to be in the studio. And Napalm Mo got called in. So here I am, all by myself. Not really. No, I got people screaming in the background. I'm not by myself. Here, we're going to dig right into some music. Shop with me. Yola, Boone E, Yola Montana, and Boone E. Right here.
You're listening to Beer420.
Triggers on the beat, my nigga.
You should shop with me. I can get a cheese. You should shop with me. I can get a cheese. You should shop with me. I can get a cheese. You should shop with me. I can get a cheese. You should shop with me. I can get a cheese. I got what you want. I got what you need. I got what you want. You should shop with me. a fiend. I hope you don't believe me. You don't get it free, 'cause these G's coming to your house and leave you on your knees. So my best advice is this: to pay them what you need. If you fucks with me, you should shop with me. I can get it cheap. You should shop with me. I can get it cheap. I got what you want. I got what you need. I got what you want. That whole day's a week. You should shop with me. I can get it cheap. You should shop with me. I can get it cheap. I got what you want. That whole day's a week. I got.
Oh no, did I lose you guys right there? That again was Shop With Me, Yola Montana, Booney, and ooh. Dabs and Twisted Tea! Dabs and Twisted Tea! That's what's with me! Dabs and Twisted Tea! Dabs and Twisted Tea! That is what was me! Dabs and Twisted... I gotta wash this down with some twisted tea. You go to Joe Junior's, that's what I call it. You go to Joe Junior's, $1.99 twisted tea, 24 ounce, 5% alcohol. Am I getting paid for this? No, seriously, I'm asking. Am I getting paid for this? Anyway. Here's some senseless jargon segue by me and 3 Weeks by Badger. And we do have some more Badger coming up, along with some metal, some Il de Morte metal, some Risk from Titan, and some more Nabs bullshit, along with Opposite of Clouds with $10, and some Alive by After Dark. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hit the chat. Go on over, Spreaker.com/show/Beer420. Hit the chat. Go to backhandstudios.org. Click on the live player. There's a little comment box. Click it. Hit the chat. Anyway, this is where I'm at for the next 3 hours or so. I hope you're ripping your bongs. Like that.
Pistol whip. Pistol whip. Whip the pistol, pistol whip. You can now. No time to worry about conceal and carry. You're free to pack. Each wherever you're standing. God bless America.
Hey Badger, are you in there?
Up all night, I don't wanna hang out, I just wanna write. Line say I'm sleep, little one of the weather, please leave me alone. This song isn't gonna write itself, no, it needs me. In a solid room for 3 weeks, all it feels like an eternity. Physically dying, but my mind will live on eternally.
Didn't understand that my words would turn on me so quickly. They burnt the bridge that I lived under, wandered over the pier when they said it was out of reach. A man, I never planned to be a rapper, but I stuck the landing farther than they can leap without looking down or stalling or watching to see who's got the balls to reach for it all like some rich guy swallow when you just been evicted from your apartment, fired from your job and your mom's raising your daughter. Where do I start? Pause at the menu. What the f*** is he talking about? I've lost all your attention. Maybe if I adjust your antennas, you might get the picture a little clearer, but to me, it's never near perfect. They worried about quality. When I'm a surgeon with these words under pressure, I break either leg, but it's no emergency. It's a courtesy, a handicap to this murder spree. So please, me alone, this song, is it gonna write itself? Nah, it needs me in a silent room for 3 weeks. All it feels like an eternity. Physically dying, but my mind will live on eternally. Me alone, this song, is it gonna write itself? Nah, it needs me in a silent room for 3 weeks. All it feels like an eternity. Physically dying, but my mind will live on eternally. Every word brought up from every nerve in me, verbally murdering its curtains. This room is a burden. They searching, but there's nothing under the surface but dirt. It's just worthless. It's just scribbles in cursive, sitting researches. Misery, but to me it's not worth it. You wouldn't understand in the first place. Late nights since I'm up early, writing into this pencil is burning. Permanent moss in my wall and my furniture. Carve these words into my arm, cause these songs are always here with me. Unlike you, it would never leave my thoughts unprocessed. Sentences offset, lost syllables, knowledge. I deposit my common sense in this box, but where does my heart live? Behind this stinking door and it's locked still. I don't wanna be bothered, so I don't hear anyone knocking over me, talking to myself. Communicating with others is harder, so I try to reach you through this music. It's all I can offer. What I have to show? 3 weeks in this fucking apartment complex, trying to sleep, but the people next door keep fighting and arguing. I don't want nothing but peace, so please, me alone, this song, is it gonna write itself? Nah, it needs me in a silent room for 3 weeks. All it feels like an eternity. Physically dying, but my mind will live on eternally. Me alone, this song, is it gonna write itself? Nah, it needs me in a silent room for 3 weeks. All it feels like an eternity. Physically dying, but my mind will live on eternally.
First create, and do not debate the hate, in which we rate one another's baited creations, but instead look where the truth lies, and the center of origin for the problem, and squash it right where it starts or begins. You're listening to BHS Mixer.
You're listening to Beer420.
Down the oppressor, you're the one shackled in chains.
Yes, welcome back. Beer420 2020. I am Nabs. Here we are going through the flashback folder. The folder of folders, the hard drive with all the past artists on them. Again, our co-host are busy, tied up. One is ill, so have them in your thoughts, right? And we're just going through the old tracks. I've got company here in the studio, though he's really he's staying quiet over there. But not very exciting in the studio today without all the people here and everyone running around and doing different stuff. But still, beer 420 nonetheless. We're smoking some dabs. We're having some beers. We got some twisted tea. Oh, that's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. We just listened to Narcotic Rage by Il de Morte. I think we've got 24 minutes left, and we'll be able to get through most of these tracks, actually. Second episode coming up. We'll chit-chat about stuff, talk about current events, and shows that are going on in the area. We'll look up everybody and see what they're doing, share events, and come over here, hit the chat, talk it up with me, and you can make requests. If you know of some old songs that we've got, hit the chat and request it, and we'll try to play it for you. And, yeah, Beer 420, where we support unsigned indie bands and artists, and I share them on the Beer 420 page. I look through all of the notes of the bands and videos that I share, and you'll see that there may be multiple outlets that each artist is being broadcast to, and that they are paying some kind of membership to have their music tracked for piracy and stuff. So it looks like they're signed artists, but they're not. They're independently being protected. It's really weird. If you look out there in the industry nowadays compared to 20, 30 years ago, there are a lot of big name artists that are still independent. Smashing Pumpkins, is that one? No, I can't remember if it was who was it? I saw him earlier today and I was like, whoa, these guys are independent and they're big. The Cure is independent, or at least they are now. So it's weird, and then that's the other thing, is that because independent artists have become the popular search phrase, okay, big corporations have done a lot to mask their identity. So they've even created third-party publishing labels that artists can put on their art. So now they are BMI Music or whatever, or Sony, but it's under this pseudonym to make it look like they have an indie publishing title. So yeah, that's happening out there. Corporations are cheating which, what do you expect? Anyway, so we've got Violator. This is Out of the Vault. It's an old Riss Framtiden track. And we've got a old BHS skit and telling you how we feel about gun control. And we'll be right back in another, 4 or 5 minutes.
Backhand Studios. Beer 420, made in the U.S. of A. Pull out the big guns, 'cause we're shooting for you.
They told me pay attention, I ain't got no fucking money. They told me the punchline and I ain't even think it's funny. I got 7 days to live, now call me solid, make money. You live that life like it's a rat race and my badass isn't running. What? Asshole naked, I'm a cold straight liquor sipper. I need a Grey Goose side beat. Catch me fucking up quicker. I'm lessing out on a bitch. Eating pussy like Fritos. A collection of clips fermenting in LSDO. Pop a couple, get to fucking turf. Burn on your knees. Yo, bustin' nothing. Get paid. A juggalos gotta eat. So I'm dramatic like a shroom trip. Change your life. And I'm erratic like a Uzi grip. So pass the mic. I got a problem with the maker. Try to change my mind. It's outdated like an 8-track. Hit rewind. I'm not the victimizer, I'm not the vaporizer, I'm not the vindicator, I am the violator. I'm not the victimizer, I'm not the vaporizer, I'm not the vindicator, I am the violator. STDs are like Pokemon cause I gotta catch them all. Personalities pouring about my dick and my balls. Tennis spit is a shit, spraying blood on the wall. Then keep you in my stash as a voodoo doll. Some motherfuckers just too dumb to listen. They acting like some rabbit is. They got no reception. Good lord, somebody please explain the obsession with the bullshit and the drama on the television. Shit don't face me, I'm a predator, bitch. Digging discarded bodies fresh out of the ditch. And I'm fucking zombie hotties, catch a critical itch. I don't have many friends because I come with the catch. I smoke cremation ash. And I smoke human hair. Sipping 40s of demon blood, but I'm still a fucking player. I got a cabin in the woods, you should come take a dare. We eating people at my feast, and we happy to share. I'm not the victimizer, I'm not the vaporizer, I'm not the vindicator, I am the violator. I'm not the victimizer, I'm not the vaporizer, I'm not the vindicator, I am the violator. Let's be honest, I don't even know how I'm alive. My mama had an abortion, but I somehow survived. A lot of people preaching, spread your wings, jump and fly. I tried to follow Susan Carter's look straight in my eye. Bomb blocking kid cocks, packing blocks like a G, stay awkward as hell, like I'm a motherfucking creep. Call the double quarter pounder, you can't fuck with the beef. Send a slender man running straight back to the trees. Cyanide in the truck, let's get high for a minute. I'm always quick to the start, I'm always late to the finish. I gotta have a mind to end you in the other half grinning. So mean, so clean like Charlie Sheen said I'm winning. So don't be trying to kill me cause you ain't got the recipe. Holy water, silver bullets, and a paranormal breeze. Best just keep to the day, the night belong to the freaks. My people getting thirsty and your blood is fucking sweet. I'm not the victimizer, I'm not the vaporizer, I'm not the vindicator, I am the violator. I'm not the victimizer, I'm not the vaporizer, I'm not the vindicator, I am the violator. To violate a corpse for the sanctioning of one's own sexual needs is the highest form of reverence one can show towards death. And he or she who engages in such profanity will feel the full wrath of Azrael's fury. Shit, no one told me.
You're listening to Beer420.
You listen to Beer420 Web Radio? Huh? Even though your mom said not to? You fucking clicked it? You little fucking piece of shit? You fucking clicked it? And now you're listening to Beer420. And now you're obligated because you violated a pact with your fucking mom.
Heading up, you wanna go with me. You knew if you don't notice me. Photo me when show with me, need a Bible and a rosary. If God could even help you ass, I melt your ass with no degrees. Yo, you'll think I'm just a joke, right? Y'all should get the rope right now. Neck noose up and bow go down. Fall into the ground, opposite of clouds. Yo, grade yourself on quite a curve. Couldn't keep up with my caliber. Names you know, don't even know. Kill your shit, don't steal a flow. They see me now, don't need a show. I'm blessed. Said it Martha's every week, bitch. Think Martha's ain't for rap? Well, you're weak, bitch. This makes them all upset. Me, myself, and I, while we're quite a triple threat. Yes, think dissing, but I notice it. I don't even make a note of it. If a tree in the woods falls and no one is around, does it even make a sound? Exactly, shut your mouth. Up north from the south, up sedated in the clouds. Man, check your fucking crowd. I don't need another friend. I don't know what they about. Heading up, you wanna go with me. You knew if you don't notice me. Photo me with show with me, need a Bible and a rosary. If God could even help you, I melt your ass with no degrees. Yo, you'll think I'm just a joke, right? Y'all should get the rope right now. Neck, noose up and bow, go down. Falling to the ground, opposite of clouds. Oh yeah, you're a thug kid. Like a daddy never hug kid. Well, I'm not the kid to fuck with. They say you rap too? Duh, bitch. They act like I ain't doing nothing. Kinda made me wanna ruin something. Yo, if I ain't, then you aren't neither. Coincidence, I don't think the shit you make is art either. Humble, but I get an ego listening to all these people preaching steeples, comma sheeple, comma bitches, listen, kissing ass and sipping, sitting with some snakes so fake it motivates my day to day. Okay, oh so baked, focus while I gravitate. Am I the dude you wanna face? Fuck a rock. I got friends in hot places. You don't have the right mind, you have two faces. Heading up, you wanna go with me. You knew if you don't notice me. Photo me with show with me, need a Bible and a rosary. If God could even help you, I melt your ass with no degrees. Yo, you'll think I'm just a joke, right? Y'all should get the rope right now. Neck, noose up and bow, go down. Falling to the ground, opposite of clouds.
Heading up, you wanna go with me.
Go with me.
You knew if you don't notice me. Photo me with show with me, need a Bible and a rosary. If God could even help you, I melt your ass with no degrees.
Yo,
you'll think I'm just a joke, right? Y'all should get the rope right now. Neck, noose up and bow, go down. Falling to the ground, opposite of clouds. Opposite of clouds.
Opposite of clouds.
Opposite of clouds. Yeah, so we'll talk about this more next episode. Yeah, there's shows coming up with Tindala and Chaos and a whole gaggle of friends, a gaggle of friends, right? That's where lots of beers are drank and lots of bongs are smoked, and lots of music is played. Yeah, lots of music. But we'll get to events and current events and all that good stuff in the next episode. We've got 12 minutes left here. Let's see. We've got Alive After Dark. Recorded here, so I'm not sure how well that's going to be for audio, but maybe it will be good. We won't know until I play it and get reminded. We have Shackles and Chains by Ram, who we interviewed 2-3 years ago. 3 years ago. And if we can get to it, some Jaw Kings, Critical Mass, and Playmakers Roll All Night. Flo Kane from the Roll All Night. But I think we're going to start off here, Alive After Dark. And again, this is recorded at Backhand Studios in the studio. So, hey, the quality is up in the air here. Enjoy, maybe. If you don't enjoy this track, I may skip through it. If I don't enjoy this track, we have recorded some bad things in the past that turned out canny. I hope this isn't one of them. You would think I'd be in a better habit of deleting such things, but that's just me. I hoard, man. That's what I do. I hoard. We're down to 11 minutes. Here's After Dark, Alive.
How could you not see the signs of what I felt deep inside? gathered in millions. It happens all the time, and lost and never find. I don't think I can take this anymore. Glasses in the air, a bitter helpless end. We were just kids, dreaming of stars up high, and nothing mattered. Thrown it all confused, I paid my heart in dues, but it all seemed lost. It felt like giving up. I said no, I will not give up now. I will not play face down. I will keep fighting, never to back down. I said no, things may be hard now. You may have been let down. Things will get better. Just gotta keep your faith alive. Addiction consumed life. Illusions of good times that make us believe it makes things better, but nothing helped me. I buried it inside. Confessions I still hide, but the truth is still burns, eating its way.
Okay, I'm not gonna do them like that, and I'm sorry for putting you and them through that. That was a really bad recording, and likely I had the stereo output on, which is why it's canny like that. Anyway, you learn through time, but we're gonna go back to the way back to Bury 'Em Alive. Here is Dirty Gumping, and Dirty Gumping is when you take a hit on a bong or a bowl or a dab pipe or whatever, and then you hold the hit in, and then you take a drink from your drink, okay, without letting your hit out. One drink and swallowing, holding the hit in is one dirty gump. Now, if you hit again on top of that gump and then drink again, that's two dirty gumps. If you hit it again and drink again, that's three dirty gumps. And Bury 'Em Alive, Steve Monacore March, who was in the group at the time, was one of the kings of dirty gumping. And Beer420 thanks him for that drinking game. Dirty gumping. Do it with your friends.
see this world in its fragile state. I take a moment to look away. I take a deep breath, hold my head up high, while you tell yourself that it's the cost of the eye. This world is never changing, and we must learn to cope with it. We're losing this battle, but we're not gonna lose this war. Lose this war.
3 minutes left to this Beer420 episode number 10. The first episode that we haven't had an artist here lighting us up. Tell us, you do some kind of art.
I unfortunately don't.
No art at all.
I've dabbled in pour painting.
Pour painting.
It's where you pour the paint on the canvas, and then you tilt the canvas around and change the...
Oh, and change the shape of it. That's art. That's art. So technically you're an artist, and technically you're lighting us up right now. So, 2 minutes, and I'm hitting this pen here, hoping that it gives forth the sacred fruit. It's doing a good job, I think. Dirty Gumpin', yeah. Bury him alive. Rest in peace. Bury him alive. Stopped playing quite some time ago. We're going to finish the episode out with Shackles and Chains by Ram, and we'll be back in episode 11, or flashback number 2, however you want to handle it. Okay, that's not happening. We will start up with Critical Mass next time, and we'll end out with it now. And enjoy, Ja Kings.
We're at Critical Mass. Whoa, whoa.
You're listening to Beer420.
Critical Mass. Whoa. Critical Mass. Whoa. Critical Mass. How much longer can our mother take this pain while mankind busy fussing and fighting, arguing about climate change? Won't listen to the wisdom of my indigenous people, Amazingly, right before my eyes, I've seen plenty transmuting into sheeple. Transmuting into sheeple, that's why we got critical mass.